I wanted to talk about the concept of what I like to call eyes. I don't mean literally our eyes, I mean the people we feel around us, even when they're not there. When I talk about this concept of eyes, I'm talking about what happens in yourself, actually, in your mind, in your perspective. It is the way we um, deal with the judgments of others that I call eyes. Because the literal eyes or the literal judgments of others will be there. Like, people will look at you and people will have thoughts about you. That is something you cannot change. The point is, you've taken those people and you've put them in your mind. You've made them significant in how you act. Right now, I feel eyes on me, even though there's no one here. I'm alone in my room. But every decision I make or everything I say right now, or I can feel it in my body, that I know I will be watched, or I know that I could be watched, I could be judged. And therefore I am being a little bit less genuine, a little bit less, a little bit more tense. I'm being a little bit more tense than I would be if I were completely alone also in my mind. And it's a stressful thing, and it's a thing that is kind of like this pressure. It is a pressure, and it's like an unspoken pressure, like a very vague kind of pressure. You can't pinpoint it exactly. And it's a killer. This is exactly why I'm talking about the concept of eyes, because I'm trying to be genuine in making this video, and I'm trying to kind of contemplate on the spot, like right here. But I'm noticing within myself that there is a barrier, there's an obstacle. Something is occupying my mind. Something is occupying my ability to contemplate, the space I have to contemplate. And that the obstacle is eyes. And that is a thing that takes up a lot of space. It takes up a lot of space in your life and in your thoughts. And I think we're so used to, or we're just unaware that it takes up so much space, and it hinders us in our own thoughts. And the crazy thing is, when we look at this, we notice that a lot of the times we create eyes. So we create a judgment that we think other people might have. We create a situation, or we create this feeling that other people are watching us, even though in reality, or in the outside of us, that's not the case. We don't consciously, not necessarily consciously, place these eyes in our minds. I think it's a subconscious thing, or kind of an automatic thing. You should not be limited or pressured or caged by other people, the other people in your mind, the eyes in your mind. Yeah, I can't say it differently than that. And I hear myself asking the question, what do we do about this? What do we do? How do we make it so that they take up less space, or maybe that they take up no space at all? So, step one is awareness. It almost always is. Step two is realizing that your life should not be led by others. Your life should not have, your actions should not be dictated by other people in your mind that you create yourself. What I usually have is I have these moments that I feel this pressure, like unconsciously I feel this pressure, and then I stop for a moment and I think, like, wait, what is going on? And why do I feel this? And then I realize, oh, these are eyes. Yeah, they're eyes. And I don't want them here. I don't want them in my mind, Maybe they're out there. Who cares? I don't want them in here. If I were to let the eyes in my mind dictate me, I would not be doing this, I would not be making these videos. And it's really hard to define because it's this intuitive thing, all these things that I'll probably be talking about are intuitive feelings that I notice it, I experience it in everyday life, and it's really hard to then describe it in words. Wait, what? It's so hard. I can feel it. I can feel it right here, but I can't get it out. It's crazy.